Hiya friends, and welcome to Kitten Brush. Today I will show you how to draw a cat. So grab a piece of paper and something to draw with, and we'll get started. For my drawing today, I'm going to be using an ultra fine point Sharpie. And I'm going to start at the top of my paper by drawing a small curve right here. That'll be the top of the cat's head. And now we'll make the ears by coming up and then making a slight bend at the top there and coming back down with a slight curve. And just mirror on each side as you go. This will help with keeping the cat symmetrical. And now the side of the face, just sort of making a little bend right there, a little slight curve toward the end to form his cheeks, the cat's cheeks. Now come around, just make a little curve there, a little bend. And now I'm going to swoop down and I'm going to make the cat's back right there. And it's a really long curve, just coming all the way down. And now swooping around, and this will be the cat's tail. And the tail will be wrapping around the cat's legs. Now I'm going to form another curve to form the tip of the tail, and then swoop back to the back of the cat's back. Now I'm going to come back up to the cat's face on the left side and just create another bend there, and then followed by a curve, and this will be the cat's shoulders. I'm just trying to gauge where I need to go next. And then now a sweeping curve going almost all the way down to the cat's tail. Leave a space there because that'll be for the toe. And just a nice sharp, not super sharp, but like a bend right there for his toe. Now come up to about halfway up on the cat's chest and create almost a straight line. This will form just a little curve in his chest, and then swoop down to create that other leg. And then let's make a toe right there. And then come to the other side of that line and create just a slight angle right there, and then swoop back up to create the rest of his leg. And then just a sharp bend for the cat's elbow. I guess you could call it an elbow. And then another little curve there to finish it up. Now for the hind leg, I'm going to go to the other side of that leg we just finished and just make a nice round curve coming almost all the way down to the tail. And then from there, I'll come up a little bit on the curve and make his other foot, the cat's other foot right there. And now his belly. Just a nice round curve connecting from his back leg to his front leg. And then some other small curves to give you an idea where that back foot is. Now come over to the front legs again, and we're going to make just a small skinny curve right here. It's just a little space between both the front legs. Now I'll create my little toes and finish up the paws here. Just a toe on that side right there. And I think I'll make two more curves on this front leg to finish up that paw. And then on the back leg, just another toe right there. And I think that very back paw is fine. I'm going to leave it as is. Now let's go to the cat's face, and I'm just going to create sort of an invisible line with my Sharpie here to see, where the center is of the face. And I'm going to draw just a small triangle almost at the bottom of his face here. It's a really subtle triangle, not really pointy or anything. And then I'm going to come down and make some fish hooks, some back-to-back fish hooks there for his mouth. And now come back up above the nose. I'm going to create 2 guiding points here for the eyes. And just really take your time here. Just draw a straight line up and then curve it over for the top of the eyes and mirror as you go. Now go back to where you started and create some little curves going up to the corner of the eyes, and that'll finish the shape of the eyes. Now I'm just going to draw some little highlights right there. Some light refracting off the cat's eyes. And then just some small, almost like a oval right there. More like a, a typical cat's eye. And I'm going to color those in black. Feel free to do what you want to do. Now I'm going to come up to the ears and create some lines inside each ear. This looks like a backward L on that side, and then when you come to the other side, it's going to look more like an actual L there. But it gives the ear some shape. I'm just touching up some lines here on the face, just to finish the look of my cat here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. His mouth is a little dainty, like he's about to sip some catnip tea, little teacup of catnip tea. But that's okay. I like it the way it is. So now I will outline the cat. I'm going to take a fine point Sharpie. It's a thicker point, but I'm just going to go around the outline in the fine point Sharpie. It's going to give it a more defined, bolder look, make it stand out more. So I'll fast forward through this. I'm also going to color the cat. I'm going to make it a Siamese cat. You feel free to do whatever you want. I will be using Prismacolor pencils. So I'll post those below in the description. So yeah, have fun with it and stay tuned for some interesting cat facts. so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed drawing along with me, and if you did, please hit that like and subscribe button to see more kit and brush videos in the future.